As I'm taping right now, the Olympics closing ceremony is on. Okay. And it's kind of bittersweet. It's kind of bittersweet, man. Uh our country did amazingly at the games, but it's kind of sad to see the games go. This has really been good, man. This has been very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. It's something that my family and I bonded on. You know, my wife, my daughter, all of us really been watching this. Okay, so I guess Mr. Bear's been subjected to it, even if he didn't care about it. He had to watch it. That's what we were watching. You feel me? Of course, here I'm still in my mama's house, and my family. You know, they're back at our house watching it. You feel me? But it's been great. Like we've been FaceTiming and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about with these games. So the games have been amazing. But leading into the games, I asked y'all real ones 5 questions. I had 5 questions going into these games now. Okay. And I want to look and see, how did our country do in reference to those 5 questions that I asked going in. Okay. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on some again. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, put all your people on it. Okay. But yes, I had 5 questions for y'all leading to these games, y'all. And if you don't remember what they were, here they are. As the Olympics open up, I have 5 questions for all the real ones. Number 1, do you think Sha'carri Richardson will win gold in the 100 and prove to everybody for sure that she's not back, she's better? Number 2, will Noah Lyles pull off the double? Now, we pretty much know he has the 200 locked up, but the question mark is at 100. Number 3, after tending to her mental health in the previous Olympics, will Simone Biles solidify her historic status in these games? Number 4, with the growth of the women's game, will other countries in the world give our women's team a better go of it this year? And number 5, can the men's team go ahead and stop all of this talk of the rest of the world catching up? Let me know what y'all think. So let's look at the first question. Sha'carri. I said, with Sha'carri win gold in the 100. And as I documented last week, we had a lot of crazy shit go on in the track world this year. Okay, from Shelly Ann not running, Sharika not running. Okay. The crazy shit that went on with them now allowing Sha'carri and Shelly to get in the gate and all that kind of shit. Okay. And you put all that together, you know, Sha'carri getting upset in a 100 meter. Still winning silver, though. Still winning silver, but getting upset. But that girl still got to go. She still got to go. Because in that 100-meter relay, we were behind a little bit. Those exchanges were not as crisp as they needed to be. Y'all know about these exchanges. Y'all, you know, that love track, y'all know those exchanges. Oftentimes, that's the race. If you got, you know, got to be fast. if you got the horses to run, you know what I'm talking about. It comes down to little shit. And our exchanges weren't the best. But we put a dog at that end. That girl gonna compete. Okay? And she came and hawked something down. And gave him a little look as she was doing it. Did y'all see that go? As she passed by, gave him that look like, you motherfucker thought. Gone. Then got on down for that goal. So yes, when you say the name Sha'carri Richardson, whatever the hell else you gonna say about Shawty, you better include Olympic gold medalist in that bitch. Okay, in that 4x100. To go with her silver. from the 100 meter. Okay. Number 2. Oh, Noah. I just knew he was finna double, y'all. Okay. I asked y'all would he double, but goddamn it, that's one like I felt like I almost didn't ask y'all that because I just felt like if he got that 100, it was a wrap. And I thought he would get the 100. I really did. Coming into it, I thought he would get the 100, and the 200 was a no-brainer for me. Bullshit. It turns out that somehow this man got the 100 with that lean. Again, coming down to little things. With that lean, what, 4 thousandths or 5 thousandths of a second, whatever it was. You know, very dramatic, one of the best 100-meter finals I've seen. And then somehow this man gets COVID. And then not only gets COVID, he runs. Like, okay, I ain't forgot. A lot of motherfuckers done forgot 2020. Just 4 years ago, your ass get COVID, your ass isolated from every motherfucker body. You can't be around nobody. This man had COVID and went out there on the biggest stage and ran a race. And still got bronze. So, like, on the one hand, you know, I'm kind of proud of him, you know, for being ill and still goddamn getting bronze. On the other hand, I'm like, goddamn, what were you doing, King? Goddamn. You should have been by yourself with your mom and your woman until the end of the game, dog. Make sure you don't get shit from nobody or nothing. I don't know how he caught it, but if he did catch it from being out and about and celebrating after that 100, goddamn it, Noah. Because I wanted him to double, man. They said the shit hadn't been done in what? 40 years? Whatever it was, 30, 40 years. I don't know. I can't remember. Long time. And the man said that the 200 is his wife and that the 100 is simply his side bitch. Well, goddamn it. It's one of these times where the side bitch held him down. The wife let him down and the side bitch came through for him. But at the end of the day, love him or hate him, you must call Noah Lyles Olympic gold medalist in the 100 meters. And I look forward to him redeeming himself in that 200 in LA. Okay, Noah? Better redeem yourself. Okay. And maybe one of these young boys, Arian Knight, and I talked about that, King. You know, I'm just fascinated by the young boys when they be doing this shit. One of the young boys might come get your ass, but look to redeem yourself in LA. Let's move to 3. I asked y'all about the GOAT, Simone Biles, in which she solidified herself as the GOAT in these games. I think she did. I really think she did. I think that's a no-brainer. I ain't saying nothing by saying that. You know what I'm talking about? She was incredible. She clearly was doing shit that other girls couldn't do. She has goddamn moves named after her. Okay, they have to score her differently. She just different. Okay, but we also saw that Soon as showed out. Shawty, from Brazil. She coming. I don't know if she's gonna be Simone, but that motherfucker coming. Okay, I don't think she's gonna be Simone. She coming. And Jordan Childs. Shout out to Jordan Childs because they're trying to pull some bullshit on Jordan right now, and we don't like it. Okay. And let me give y'all an update. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, they tried to strip Shawty of her medal. Okay. They tried to strip her of her bronze medal. And, in the individual shit. Okay. Not the team medal. Y'all know we won overall team gold, Simone got the overall individual goal and shit like that. But I'm talking about for the individual events and shit like that. You had that event in which the iconic image of the shooter from Brazil in the center with the gold, and Simone with silver. You know what I'm saying? She bowed down, and then you got Jordan over there bowing down the shot as well. All black women on the podium. Good shit. Good historic image. But then he motherfucker come through and try to take Jordan's medal on a technicality, because at first, remember, we thought that she didn't get it, but then her coach made an appeal, which changed the score, which means she did get it. But then I guess now, after the fact, they try to say that Jordan's coach made the appeal outside of the 1 minute window that you have to appeal. Okay, so they stripped her of her bronze. But now, thankfully, Jordan's team has countered. Okay, this is from USA Gymnastics. As I tape this was put out 2 hours ago. Okay, it says USA Gymnastics has submitted additional evidence to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. Okay, it says USA Gymnastics on Sunday formally submitted a letter and video evidence to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, conclusively establishing that head coach request to file an inquiry was submitted 47 seconds after the publishing of the score, within the 1 minute deadline required by FIG rule. Quit playing. They saying they have video evidence that only did they goddamn get that bitch in there within the minute. Shit, we had 13 seconds to spell. Quit playing and get that woman her goddamn medal back and quit playing. Shit. Playing with us. Shout out to you, Jordan. And shout out to your family. Your sister was up here repping for you on social media. That's how I goddamn saw this shit too, by the way. Jasmine was repping. Shout out to the kinfolk. All right. But shout out to all our gymnasts. As I said, them motherfuckers ain't real, man. They some damn mutants. They different human beings. Even on the men's side. Well, we gotta show our men's more love. That boy Freddie Flips, that motherfucker insane. He's insane. That shit he be doing, shit all of them doing. I'm amazed by the gymnasts. I just keep telling y'all. Okay. I'm a hooper. Okay. I'm a hooper. I've been hooping since I was 4 years old. I know that backwards and forward. You grow up in America, goddamn it, you gonna know football. You know what I'm talking about? You familiar with baseball, all that kind of stuff. But these goddamn gymnasts, I'm just always amazed by them, y'all. So shout out to them, and shout out to the GOAT, Simone Biles, she's up there now. She has put herself up there as someone who is recognized as being as good in her sport as anybody has been. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you get to talking about like basketball, it's Mike. You know what I'm talking about? In football, folks will say, and let me go back to basketball. Let me be politically correct, I guess. You got Mike and you got Bron. You know, okay. It's Mike. But in baseball, you got like Barry Bonds, you know what I'm saying? Willie Mays. You know, some would say Babe Ruth, you know. I know it is from segregation times, but that's a whole nother story. Okay. Football, you got Jim Brown, Walter Payton, Jerry Rice, all these cats, you know what I'm talking about? Like, she is up there as somebody who you got to compare her to other GOATs in other sports now. Comparing her to other female gymnasts, that shit dead. That shit dead. Compare her to other GOATs in other sports. That's what she is now. Usain Bolt. All them type of motherfuckers. She's in that pantheon now. Okay. So shout out to Simone Biles. As y'all saw, the fourth question pertained to our women's basketball team. It proved to be a damn good question, didn't it? See, we've been dominant. This is our most dominant team that we sent over there to the Olympics, is our women's basketball team. Okay. What they ain't lost since when? 92? Something like that? Is that the last loss? Incredible shit. Not only are we not losing, we usually blowing motherfuckers out. We came this goddamn close to going to overtime. That's how close we came to going to overtime. Okay? They go with Gabby Williams, toe on the motherfucking line. She hit a bank floater, runner. Incredible game. Now, were they getting away with fouling the shit out of us? Hell yeah, they were. But that's a road game. That's a road game, goddammit. You in the host country and them damn refs try to get out of there alive. So yeah, they were fouling the shit out of us and they were getting away with it. Okay, we got away with a few here and there, goddamn, but that pales in comparison to what the motherfuckers were getting away with. But ultimately, I hope y'all see that, the rest of the world starting to catch on this basketball thing from the ladies side of things too. Okay. And as that happens more and more, I think you're gonna see the gap start to close some as well in the women's game, kind of like you see in the men's game, which ultimately is gonna be a great thing. I believe basketball is the greatest team sport in the world. Biased, okay, play basketball. But I do believe that. I'll watch basketball 10 out of 10 times over soccer. Okay, I know what soccer represents internationally, but come on, man. Y'all saw what y'all saw. Y'all know basketball is more entertaining than that. It's more enthralling than that. The back and forth of it, that run at the end of the game, okay, with car making shots, okay, Asia blocking shots, goddamn it. The French making some big shots. You feel me? I think Shawty made a big shot over Asia for a tray ball. You know what I'm talking about? Like you were glued to your motherfucking TVs. It's a beautiful game. But I'm glad we came out on top because goddamn it, we were this close to have an American big sports media, and they might still do it, sitting up here telling us, see, told y'all they should have had Caitlin Clark on that team. Told you. And there may have been a problem with the roster construction, okay? Don't know if BG should have been on the team. Yeah, of course, we fuck with BG, but I'm just talking about in terms of winning. We probably could have used John Quayle instead. Okay. Glad DT, who I like now. It's been I had smoke with DT for a long time, but that was because of that Tennessee UConn shit. But I fuck with DT. Glad she got a 6th gold medal. But we could have used Enrique. For a day like today, we could have used Enrique. When we needed a bucket, you know what I'm saying? We could have used Enrique. But we got it done. End of the day, goddamn it, we got it done. DT got her shit. Asia showed the world that she is the best player in the world, even when you fucking fouling her left and right. Okay. Kelsey Plum showed a lot of calmness, a lot of chill in a very stressful situation. Did y'all see her at the free throw line? That goes up there smiling while shooting those clutch free throws. In Kalia Copper. I told y'all about Shawty. And Asia Wilson told y'all too. Asia told y'all Kalia is that bitch. I told you. Bad motherfucker. Without that performance from her, we probably would have lost that bitch. Okay. But we got it done. But ladies, that when y'all pass that torch to this next generation, the next games, you know what I'm talking about, the next batch, like we get these OGs mixed with Caitlin and Angel. Goddamn, we could have used Angel now on the offensive glass and on defensive glass. France were getting too many offensive rebounds. But bring Caitlin in that bitch and Angel. Maybe Juju and Paige be on that team. The rest of the world, okay. We see y'all cooking, but we got some more shit for your ass too. Okay. So shout out to our women for bringing home the gold. All right. But question number 5 was about our men. All right. And our brothers, they got it done. They truly got it done. I'm so happy for them. But at the same time, I'm a little concerned, y'all. Because it was truly the OGs that held this shit down. Now, you can argue that's because that's who Steve was really giving the minutes to. Woo woo. I don't know. But it was the OGs holding this shit down, y'all. You can say what the last three truly just great American players that we got. Bron, Steph, and KD. Like this next wave, you know, all these MVPs been going to these motherfucking foreigners. All the MVPs been going to Jokic and Giannis. Embiid, even though he played for us, he said he might not even play for us next time. He might play for Cameroon. It was the OGs that had to hold us down. Bron getting Olympics MVP for being consistently great throughout the games. Steph made a run at that bitch for being amazing the last two games. Amazing. We lose to Serbia without Steph being Steph and going ham. Being the best shooter in the world. Going crazy. And then against France, he closed that bitch. France thought that door was opening. And he said, fuck that. Watch this shit. Shout out to the OGs, baby. 80s babies. Shout out to them 80s babies like your own boy first. I see y'all boys. Y'all young boys better come on with it, though. Because the rest of these motherfuckers, they coming. They coming, Jack. That boy Wemby went toe-to-toe now. That boy Wemby was going toe-to-toe out there. Because look, them OGs, you had what? At one point, like in the Serbia game, let's go back to the Serbia game real quick. When we were closing that game out, every motherfucker on the floor for the United States of America had an MVP other than Devin Booker. Everybody. Bron got 4 of them bitches. Steph got 2 of them things. KD got 1. Embiid got 1. And then we had Book out there. And them boys still took us down through there. Then against France, you know, you got similar situation, and you just got this little young boy out here, Wemby, and his countrymen with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all young boys better come on, man. Tatum. Some real disrespectful shit. I don't know. Part of me says Steve Kerr was playing catch the way he was playing because y'all lack practice time. You lack time to really get camaraderie and team chemistry and know what to do and what the other guy's thinking. So it looked at one point like he was trying to put guys together who kind of knew how to play with one another. For instance, in the gold medal game, I saw a lineup that featured Bron, Steph, KD, Book, and AD. Okay. And so I said to myself, okay, what makes sense about this lineup? And what made sense to me was you had players on the floor. Every player on the floor had played or does play with somebody else on the floor with them. Whether it's Bron playing with AD, okay. KD formerly playing with Steph and currently playing with Book, okay. So I was thinking maybe he's trying to put these guys together to make it easier for them to play together since, you know, of course, we ain't had that much playing practice time. But then he started subbing. And then you put Drew Holiday out there. And I'm like, well, damn. Drew Holiday is fucking up my theory right now. Because he could easily have taken, if you're going to sub, let's say he subs Book out, you can easily sub in Jason Tatum then. If you're going to put in His teammate Drew Holiday. So I don't know. Whatever the case is, we got the job done. Bringing the gold back to America. And I'm proud of it. Man, it was a great feeling, man. I love my country. Like most Black Americans, I love my motherfucking country. Folks be trying to act like we don't love this country. My brother was telling me Charles Barkley up here questioning these players' patriotism. Fuck wrong with you, man. Fuck wrong with you. We got every right to feel some type of way about what be going on with us here in this motherfucking country, man. Okay, so whether or not we take our hat off while the anthem is playing, or put our motherfucking hand over our heart, or sing the damn song word for word, and anything like that, it's a great argument to be made. The hell, we love this country more than anybody else. We ain't burn this bitch down for all the shit it's done to us. You feel me? Like Charles Barkley really talking out the side of his neck for a motherfucker who he says himself has never had a real job. So some of the shit that motherfuckers go through, dog, like you don't remember that shit, I suppose, because from the time they figured out that some bitch go get 2020, his life has been different. So I hate when folks say some dumb shit like that. You got to understand our experience in this bitch to know why we feel the way we feel. But at the end of the day, I like Mega Evers, like Fannie Lou Hamer, like Dr. King, and like these damn athletes that went over there and put on. I love my country. And it was touching to see us be successful like we were. It was also something. There was also something that came to mind too. Me just paying attention to which countries were getting all the medals and all that kind of shit. It really come down to wealth. The rich countries were the main ones doing well in the games. We're the richest country on earth, largest economy, followed by China. There you go, your two countries with the most medals. You feel me? Like, so part of me was like, while we're celebrating this and we're so entertained and inspired by these athletes, goddamn, there's some folks in these very countries, including ours, who can't fucking eat right now. You know, every time I go to Jackson, take my mom to the hospital, there's somebody out there asking for just a few bucks. Meanwhile, we spending all this money on the Olympics. Like, so I got all that shit in my head too. But I just hope that these Olympic Games can do what folks say they can do, which is inspire us to be unified as one people under God, all of us. Not just the United States, but one global people under God. With all our different cultures and religions and languages and everything, if we can just be one people under whatever God you believe in or don't believe in, if we can just be one people. And hopefully it's, some good negotiations, maybe some of these folks out of these foreign ministries and state departments around the world, hopefully they were at these games and eating good and drinking good and maybe negotiating some treaties that can bring peace and prosperity around the world and reduce poverty around the world. I hope that happened. Okay. Because we saw some great things with people using their bodies, some great athletes doing amazing things. I can't get off of here without mentioning Gabby Thomas, who was amazing. She ran a leg on the 4x100 team. Of course, she won gold in the 200, won gold with the 4x100 as well. Won gold in the 4x400. Okay. She's arguably our best overall sprinter right now. If you look at everything, the variety of shit that she was involved in, she was amazing. Sydney McLaughlin was amazing. She has an argument to say that she's better at what she does than anybody else was at the game. She has that argument to make. She was amazing. That young king who came from behind in that 400, gutting that bitch out like he did. True testament to grit. I think his last name was Hall. You know what I'm talking about? That king was amazing. Yeah, I'm right. Quincy Hall. That king was amazing. Just across the board, man, a lot of great shit. A lot of great shit. I'm proud of my country. If you're watching this internationally, I hope you're proud of yours. And I hope that we can, again, use these games as inspiration to be one people and work for peace and prosperity. But I'm from America, Jack. Put it on something.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.